Some greedy and
All right, guys. All right. Oh, are we feeling? How are we doing today, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty awesome. Hope you guys are feeling the same as well. Big up to everybody for passing through in the building, guys. Big up on yourself, everybody. It doesn't matter where in the world that you are. Big up on yourself. Big up on yourself, guys. As usual, it's a revolutionized era. Big up on yourself. It's always a pleasure when you guys pass through. Speaking of passing through, guys, as you are here, make sure that we are liking up the live, please, and thank you. If you are new, make sure that we are subscribing to the channel as well. Also, make sure that we are supporting the channel as well. Buy Masicka music, people, on all major platform, please, and thank you, guys. As we guys would have already know that Masicka and Squash song has released. I mean, come on, you guys would have already know this. Already has been released 16, guys. Please make sure that we are buying 16 on all major platforms that you guys can buy music from, people, please, and thank you. All right, there's so many different platforms. If you guys need support, if you guys need help, you guys can always let us know, guys. 16, we need to get 16 to the top of the chart, a saparaki, and it will not happen, guys, without the collective of our efforts getting that song there. We love the song, we can relate to it, we love the momentum, we love the vibe. I will love that the ones and the six are, on a track together. So if we really and truly want to see this truck going places, please make sure that we're buying 16 on all major platform, people. Big up to everybody for checking in. Rick One Side, I already see you being here from early. Big up yourself, Rick One Side. Rick One Side says 16, of course. Crocodile 6 emoji, and of course fire emoji. Big up yourself, Rick One Side. Thank you for being here today. We also have Jai in the building. Big up yourself, Jai. Believe me when I tell a girl, I see you all over social media. I see you, girl, and I love the work that you're out there doing. And when I say the work, just out there representing for the ones and ones. I see you in comment section. I see you interacting. Love, love, love the look, love the energy. Big up yourself, Jai, and thank you so much for being here today. DL Citadelian in the building as well. Big up yourself, DL Citadelian. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. We also have Brian Douglas in the building. How are you doing, Brian Douglas? Hope you're having a great day. Brian says, up, Mellz. Big up to everyone for joining in, guys. We're going to talk about some things today, guys. Clock, 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 clock it. We're going to talk about some things today, guys, as we hop on the agenda. You guys can see from my topic of discussion for today, the truth about Masicka and Squash song, the 16th. So we're going to talk about it, some things today. And of course, as you guys can see, the raw truth about Vibes Cartel and the hate campaign. Yes, guys, the hate campaign. So as we make our way, guys, and as we talk about, of course, Forever Rain, as our album is sneaking up on us and we're counting down. And before you know it, August 14 will be here, guys, less than a freaking month. And our highly anticipated album will definitely be with us. And then, guys, the following day, we're going to be in the Barclays Center to celebrate. So, guys, what an amazing run, what an amazing 2026 for us. And when I say us, we mean for Masicka, guys, the work that he has been putting in, people, the collaboration that he's been on, and his singles that he's dropping, and we cannot be more proud, guys. Maddest song out, maddest flow, guys. Where them must say people, where them must say pussy, money, and murder, guys, rich and bad in the world, yeah. Believe more, me tell you, guys. Believe no. We believe it, we know it. But some people out there, them a fight the fight. But just understand, no, man. Just understand on yourself, no, man. All right, guys. So we're not wasting any time. We're gonna tap into some reaction of our listeners listening into 16, and see what their reactions are, because I was able to catch some good reactions. I want to share it with you guys. Regarding to that banger that Masicka and Squash dropped yesterday, that has everybody talking, people. So let's look at it as we look at people's reaction. Let's get into it, people.
sailing king. Select it, cling, family.
Pause for a second. Intermission. Pause.
This body of fuck.
All right, guys, getting into the reaction. Hold on. I think I have a couple more for you guys here. Hold on. Do I? Yes, I think I do. Hold on for a second here. All right. Check out this one, people. Hold on. Hold on. All right, guys, and here we have no other than Davisha, guys. All right, people. All right, people. All right. So we definitely see where the vibes is going as relates to people coming out and they're showing based on how their interaction with the song so far. People are interacting to it, and we are indeed loving what we are seeing so far, people. So big up, big up, big up to Masicka and Squash for that banger, guys. We love what we're seeing so far, guys. Something that I wanted to point out, and I want to heard because I heard the conversation, and you guys know how when it comes to Mellz, when Mellz hear the conversation flowing, some I go address it, right? So whenever I hear anything talking, that I'm gonna want to lay that to rest. I want to lay to rest. So guys, here we have it, the flow conversation, it pops up again. The flow conversation, it really popped up again, guys. So I want to take the opportunity to address it, people, to address it because again, like I said, whenever I'm out here, guys, any little thing me here, I'm gonna address it. So we're gonna address it today. So what I'm hearing out there in the streets, I don't know if you guys are hearing it as well, is that they're talking about, oh, Masicka again with his one flow, da 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 da, this and that and the third. So I get to understand too, it's not even about the flow, it's about the mixed interaction, with how people are taking onto the song. And when I say people are taking onto the song, Gaza people are not taking on to the song so well, and I can definitely see why, right? Understanding that Squash is apparently not they're not linking anymore with with the Gaza, and because they're not linking with the Gaza anymore, it seems to be some sort of problem on their hands where they're just nitpicking and they're nitpicking. Obviously we know that the Gaza people, they are mad. Let's just use the word mad at Masicka right now. So they are mad at Masicka right now. They don't like him, they hate him for for many many different reasons, because of course we know and we saw what went down with Masicka and the whole Gaza people, right? So they're just in their feelings and whatnot. And I see people come out and they're saying and they're doing the most as regarding to the song, guys. So again, just nitpicking and nibble. So I want to take the opportunity just to address some things today regarding to the song. Dented in the building, how are you doing? Dented, big up yourself. Dented said one, Mellz never two. Brian Douglas said two, hit make a link up, and the maddest thing I wrote. Absolutely, I couldn't agree with you more, Brian Douglas, on that one. So let me just say, guys, because when it comes to Mellz, I'm not one of those people who are just gonna tell you something and just hope that you will just take it and soak it up like a sponge and we'll just move on, right? You know that if me I come with something, I talk about something, I come with the proof, me I come with the information. So let me just say, people, right, laying it to rest, like, because people are saying that the song, like the same flow, they're saying that, oh, it sound like mute, Masicka sound like mute, pon the trap, blah 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 blah, Hasted and Kofat, right? So everybody know mute, what mute sounds like, and everybody, obviously we hear the new song and we know what the new song sounds like. So let me just let you know from now that um mute and this song is not the same, and I'll prove to you, and I'll explain to you why. Because I'm gonna say we're out here, we are avid music lovers and we love everything about the music, including the instrumentals, people. Like if you're following Mellz for a long time, you guys will know it. When I tap into, so when I hear people come out and say, oh, because the artist drop a visual and that made the song do well, this and that and the third, like, come on, people, let's just be for real. An avid music lover knows that you don't need to have a visual to lean into the music and lean into what the artist is actually saying, right? So we're gonna be talking about some things today. Just Skinny in the building. How are you, Just Skinny? Big up yourself. How are you doing today? So They're saying that Mute and this song 16 is the same, Masicka same flow, this and that. Something I want to explain to you guys, or I want to bring to you guys attention. Let me just remove my banner for a second, that way you can see what's going on my screen soon and very soon. So something I want to point out as I share my screen with you guys, right, that the song 16, right, the same production team for 16 is the same production team for Mute. Let me pull this up, that way you guys can see it. Hold on for a second. I have a little bit of, there you go. So if you guys can see from my screen, you will be able to see here, product by 6 Real Records, Hempton Music. And I want you guys to follow me with Hempton for a reason, because he's going to make sense very soon. So Hempton Music is one of the production team for 16, and is also a production team for Mute as well. This is the squash song on YouTube 16. I don't have to pull up Mute because it's gonna make sense when I go on Instagram and I show you basically what that looks like. So I'm gonna do that right now. And I'm going to share my screen with you guys. So sharing my screen, what you're going to see on Instagram here. This is Hempton, by the way. This is his page right here. And this morning when I woke up and I was, and I, was going through the media and I heard the chitter chatter, obviously, think people, you're out there in the media, you see what's going on. And I was saying to myself, like, why in the world would they say that? Because from I hear the song and I hear Masicka and I hear everything that he's saying on the beat, there's nothing for me to say, all right, then, the beat is definitely not the same. The flow is not the same. And the delivery is not the same. So why could they, what in the world, why would they say that, all right, then this song sound like Mute? So then I got a little bit digging down, because guys, you know me, I'm not just one of those people that's gonna come out and talk, but of course I'm gonna bring it to you, with some facts. So again, guys, this is Hempton Music, by the way, and this is his page on Instagram. I'm gonna be sharing some things with you guys, and let me know if certain things hop out on you as well. So I remember back then there was this conversation with Diablo. And for those who are not familiar with Diablo is governor, right? Governor Diablo is the same person. So Governor had a song that he did with Hempton Music, Hempton Production, and something was very similar. And I remember lots of people came out and was like, oh my God, like, why does this sound like Mute 2.0, or why does it sound like he's trying to pull from Mute, But then I quickly realized something today when I saw the governor on the page and I listened to the song. So listen, guys.
Now wait for night. Bust the Drake, I want to look careful like. Put up on the gears, gear the night. Very swell up like a beard.
That's a very good question. Then said, I was thinking about the same thing too, because today while I was thinking before I went down this deep rabbit hole, then said I was thinking about whites too, because right. So all right, let me just let the cat out of the bag, right? So where I'm getting at, why I'm showing you guys all of these things here, is to show you it's not the flow is the problem. So if you're an avid music lover or you understand the music, you will know that it's not the flow, it's the instrumental, right? It's the instrumental that's the issue. Because this beat here, the beat that Masicka and Squash is on, let me just play that one first and foremost. Listen to the instrumental in the back, and of course, it's one of the first thing on Hempton's page here. General Ush in the building. How are you, General Ush? Big up yourself. How are you doing today? Courts in the building. How are you doing, Courts? Big up yourself, guys. So if you're just joining in, we are laying this one flow business to the rest, because you know that when certain artists put out songs, you have certain oppositions. They come out and they nibble and they have the most to say. So what we're doing right now is we're debunking this, because you're saying that Masicka one flow, that's what they're saying. Masicka one flow from 16 to Mute, that's what they're saying. So they're saying that he recycles the flow from Mute. So I'm here to let these dum-dums know that it's not the lyrics, It's not the delivery, right? It's not anything like that. It's the instrumental. The instrumentals are similar. The instrumental are the same. So it gives the idea that, oh my God, it's the same thing over and over. Listen keenly, people in the background, because we understand music. So this is 16. Listen in the background, guys, and hear what's happening in the background. 16, the instrumental. Hold on. Guys, you hear the instrumental in the back. The instrumental in the back, you guys can hear that. I'm gonna play another song. Listen for the instrumental. You guys hear the instrumental, right? And I'm alone hear the instrumental, right? Scrolling down. So that was, by the way, Governor. We hear Masicka and the Six a while ago. Now you're gonna hear Jamal. Let's hear Jamal, people.
True believer, me never go cap. First money me chop dog, me never go black. But tell me about egg, me love when it hatch. Now tell me about hell, me rise, go to it top. And lights a piece at me drive, go to his spot. Me rise it and shoot, me point it on. If me point in the sky, I must be one tune. Them boy they too lie, me find me grassroots. Them they don't real, that look like Bob.
So you hear the instrumental in the back, guys. It's very similar, right? And this is also Valiant as well. Listen to Valiant and the instrumental in the back.
Looking for ways that I can let you go, and I guess that it's fine that you don't have the time, but why'd you leave me so low?
Just pull.
You guys can hear the instrumental, right? And then let's go to mute for a second, because mute is somewhere close here. All right. So guys, you hear it, people. You hear it. And Dented asked earlier, because Dented question was if he was the one who produced White. I was wondering, Dented, if I'm being completely honest with you, but I just did not pull up White because I just had all of these examples already, so I did not. But Whites came to mind too. So people, it just to lay that to rest. We have Robert Dawkins in the building. Big up yourself, Robert Dawkins. Robert said, don't listen to them. They're delusional. Yes, they are. But, you know, sometimes, Robert, when we're out here and, like, for example, a person like myself who has a platform who I can speak out to these people in their delusion, you know, to educate, because sometimes it's good to educate. And sometimes, yeah, people out here, they're acting like babies. And we know when it comes to babies, they need to be spoon fed. And you have to spoon feed them. Because there's no way you can tell me that the same flow and the same cadence that Masicka has on mute is the same thing that you heard on that 16 song. It's not the same. It really not. The delivery, bro, the way how Masicka really crushed that, yo, like literally, you know, like every hair palm my skin does stand up, bro. Like the man does literally have something to say. The man have something to prove, yo. Like it just Hawkins, everything about it is different. And that was one of the first thing that I pointed out, Robert, pointed out yesterday when the song dropped and I heard it. And I said, I heard so many different flows in the song. There was so many different flows that you can hear. But what makes it feels the same to people is the instrumental. The instrumental are the same. And then it just so happened that Masicka worked with this production team and the instrumental are the same. So Masicka has no control over these instrumentals, people. Let's just be for real. No control over these instrumental. So yes, the same production for mute. And I could probably check and see for White too while I have you here. We're here, right? We're chilling, we're vibing. I could check that right now and let you know what's the production team for White. So we can learn a thing or two today. Because in all honesty, I was itching to know about Whites, because Whites have that same instrumental in it as well. But I just did not take the time to check to see what was the who was the production team behind White. So we're gonna look at it right now and we're gonna see people. All right, I'm gonna hold on. Let me look and see if they are. Hold on, let me see something as well, if they have anything to do with it. Hemp. what's his name? Let's say his name right. I hope I'm not butchering, guys. You know, I'm always butchering names. Yeah, Hemton. So Hemton is not on the production team for White. However, I think Atomic Records is on it. And I think Atomic Records, if I'm not mistaken, was also on the 16 record as well. Am I bugging? I know that name's sound familiar. Was it there? Was it? Yes. So yes, people, let me show you. So here you have it here. For 16, you have Atomic Records here. Hope you guys can see my screen there. Let me see if you guys can see. Atomic Records is right there. And for White, let me show you White. See, even though Hempton is not there, Atomic Records is still there. And as you can tell from White, two people. Let me just play the instrumental.
Crocodile badness of it on la.
The instrumentals are the same, people. So again, it's just the instrumental. What can we do about the instrumental? But use our craft and use our lyricism and our versatility to show forth our talents, right? So it's just the instrumental, and I keep saying the instrumental because, as you guys can tell from yourself, that the instrumental is what is sounding similar. Wise guy in the building. How are you, wise guy? Big up yourself. And how are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Absolutely. It's not about the flow, wise guy. They don't understand it. It's not the flow. It's not anything like that. It's the instrumental. So the instrumental behind us playing like that key and that harsh type of keyboard playing type of thing in the background. That's what you're constantly hearing. So White has it, Mute has it, and then, you know, the 16th song has it. And then obviously remember, like, it may not be obvious for other artists because they have not used this instrumental quite so often. But we know that when it comes to Masicka, he has a distinctive sound. Right? So once you hear Masicka, oh, Masicka that. And then if he's gonna be on a song with the same, you know, similar instrumentals, it's gonna sound like that. It's not a cap. Guys, make sure that we are liking up the live, please, and thank you for that, General Oosh. Please make sure that we're liking up the live as well, guys. But we are absolutely happy with this song, people, and literally all over social media, all I can see is people talking about it. And you know, I love that people are talking about it, people. Legendary Music is in the building. How are you doing, Legendary Music? Hope you're having a great day. Big up on yourself, guys. You see how easy that is just to come and just shut down certain details, certain information, certain things that's happening, just like that, people, right? So that's just that I wanted to clear up, point blank, point period, regarding to what they're saying out there. Big up to Masicka, great execution there. Like I said, guys, everything thumb for thumb. I'm telling you, punch for punch. Like Masicka definitely had something to prove here. Definitely had a message that he wanted to send across there. And of course, you know, big up to the six in the building, and as well, guys. I'm still over there. Hold on, let me just show my screen over there on right, not even 24 hours as yet, guys, as you guys can see it, and it already had 278,000 views over there on YouTube, guys. And I could not help but notice that it is you know, it has been released on Spotify. So make sure so we go over Spotify, guys, and run up the views over there. Make sure so we are buy up people, we are buy up buy the song so we can get it to number 1 on the charts. People, make sure that we are buying, that way we can get it on the charts, people, as soon as possible. We want to get into that habit, people. When an artist song drop, when our artist song drop, we want to go get into the habit of buying, guys, because, you know, this is one of the things that helps the artists and push the music out there. Don't be like some fan base, them only big for nothing at all, them big, you know, not big for nothing, like them big old beef mango, them big for nothing at all, them only good for make juice. You know them big mango there, right? Them not applicable to the taste bud at all, but when they mix them with other drinks, other fruits, it makes sense. some people. Make sure that we are indeed purchasing the music on all major platforms or streaming on all major platforms. On all musicable platforms, we are buying the song as well because we're going to get it to number one, people. All right, Positive Divine in the building. How are you doing, Positive Divine? Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Checking in, everybody. Hope we're doing great. Hope we're doing wonderful as we dive deep into the content, people, that I have in store for you guys today, guys. So you know, some swally people are chit chat, and around the song, people, and we want to touch up some people, you know, definitely want to, you know, torment some people in the day here based on some things where I'm gonna talk about this song, people. And me not have to do it by myself, by my own people, because me get for understand say, yo, such man like Spoonhead run out people, run out and I talk about the song. I say it's a 5 out of 10. I want me say the 5 out of 10. Me say like, come on, guys, only can be original out here. Why all I have to always I use the same vlogging book, and I do the same thing because last night I see this idiot run out. When he call himself Taylor the Failure run out media run out, and him also give the the song. Him give the song 5 out of 10. Some say like, come on, Gaza people, and it can be a little bit more original than this. What the hell is wrong with y'all, people? Get it a grip. So we're gonna look at Spoonhead, people, and we can't tell us. So we're gonna look on the comments them too, because he was really attacked in the comment section. He had to make not only 2 videos, people, but 3 videos to explain the bullshit that he tried to bring out here to the people. General Oosh in the building. Big up yourself, General Oosh. Big up your damn self for that 2 months membership. All right, General Oosh. Hold on. General Usha, Mellz, a blessing and prosperity for you, you know. Big up yourself, you know, General Usha. Love the green today. And matter of fact, you know that green is my favorite color. Fun fact for those who doesn't know that about Mellz. Yeah, green is my favorite color. Big up yourself. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, General Usha. It's greatly appreciated.
Pull up our 20 matic aspa. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Village see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run
now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh,
Hey.
just act like your body.
Alright.
Run. Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run.
All right, 56 in the clip. Big up yourself again, General Oosh. Thank you so much for that membership. That 2 months membership on the channel is greatly appreciated. Then to say lucky you watch them channel as them pop up my press door recommend channel. Then to that's a difference though. You are merely a fan, and I don't mean that in any type of disrespect or anything like that. But you're a fan. I am a vlogger, so which means that one of my sole purpose out here is to find content on a day-to-day basis, what's happening in the space, right? And I pick and choose things that I want to react to, what I would want my audience, you know, to see. And there might be times where I am talking about things where you guys are not interested in, and that's okay, because you know I cannot read minds, you know, out here. However, if I'm going to be out in the street, I cannot just, you know, not recommend. I have to pull these things out. And when I see people are talking about my artists, when they're talking about Masicka, I cannot just turn a blind eye. I have to come out and I have to talk against these narratives, right? Especially we're not the biggest fan base out here, and we need to make our voice roar in the street so people can understand that we're not out here sleeping or just trying not to, you know, not try to engage in certain conversation. You know me, people, I'm a Scorpio, bro. Me engage in any fucking conversation, bro. Like I'm telling you. So when I see these people, I'm gonna be curious because you're talking about my artists, so I'm going to always be curious as to what they are saying, right? And then of course I'm going to come and I'm going to react to it. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to look at Fully Bostonist and we're going to react to what he has to say here about the Masicka and Squash. And what we do, because we're not afraid, we're not insecure over here, we push back on narratives that's been spilled about our artists. Warren Mothersill in the building. How are you doing, Warren? Hope you're having a great day. Big up, sister. A real talk. Big up yourself, Warren Mothersill.
And every day above ground is a blessing. Always remember that. See? So chat. So just a while ago, we dig a go my bed because I feel tired enough. See? But then I go so boop and go on YouTube. And when I go on YouTube, I see say Squash drop him song with Masicka, named 16. So me go so boop and decide so me I go press play. So I go so boop and press play for hear where the song I go on with. And when I press play and listen to the song, yo, I not tell no lie. Yo, me's a man rate Squash. I not gonna tell no lie. As a Gaza fan, there's just something about Squash. Gangster song. See? But you see that one, yeah? And listen to me. I'm not telling any lie. This is not because him do it with Masicka. I swear to you. This is not because him do it.
So guys, you know, like, just, all right. So, notice this people pattern, right? Notice people pattern when they come out here. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell the truth. Oh, it's not because he does a song with Masicka. When you know, absolutely, it's because he does this song with Masicka as to why you are skeptic about the song. That's exact, guys. Me telling you, Gaza people out here, they are such sore losers, bro. Gaza fans them out here are like them waste man the way they out there, bro, because a woman left them, bro. They must spread one bag of propaganda about the woman, yo. I swear, Gaza people, y'all yo. Oh my God.
With Masicka, I'm saying this, but yo, when I press play and listen to the song. It's like say the song come and gone. I not even remember say my press play. That is how me I try to show yourself. It didn't even connect with me. I swear to you.
All right, and you know, another thing, so guys, and you know, I just want to have to put my little pieces in there as quickly as I can. There, we have to understand these people, bro. You see, because like we understand straight shots are thrown in other song. You understand? And wait until them probably realize some of the shots them was Squash a true for realize, all right then, you know, me not gonna try to beg no friend from Squash, bro. Squash not using it anyways, bro. Squash, you say them boy, they are fucking Judas, bro. Like, who would Squash be talking about, yo? Judas. Fucking Judas is carrot, two-faced motherfuckers. That's what they are. You know what I mean? So, like, Squash not using it. So, I don't feel like Squash need on a fee, you know, and, you know, this had the six them business at one side me say, and regardless of the fact the song 116, bro, like I'm not attaching Masicka brand to any other brand, right? Until Masicka come out and say and make an announcement and say, yo, I say the thing I go. As far as me know, Masicka say one side, and that's what it is, bro. And we have the six them and the ones them pan a track, and we love it, and we love what we are getting so far. You understand? So Spoonhead run out, people. Spoonhead I go talk and I say, yo, the song. And before it started, bro. Like, these people, the audacity that they have with this song, bro. The whole fucking time, can't get a hit song out of Vybz Kartel. Can't get nothing substantial about Vybz Kartel. No, bro, like, these people, man. These people, I'm telling you, guys.
It's like, you can't see say Squash and Masicka, them not have no chemistry. Me just tell the truth, dog. I'm just telling the truth. Because, yo, me did not hope for this become a banger, you know. Me not tell no lie. Because in my mind, me I said to myself, all right, let me see if Squash and Masicka have that chemistry like a Vybz Kartel and Squash.
Oh my God. So you see, guys, this is the whole comparison scratch Ed Bumba was Squash now fucking using or yo. Like, if you don't have nothing substantial to say on the media, just don't come out and say nothing at all. Because y'all are just like pissing people off with these fuckery that you guys bring out there to the table. That literally makes no sense. Like, you two man do one song, and you go compare about say the chemistry. Like, you know, fuck man or something. The chemistry's not there like a Squash and fucking Vybz Kartel, bro. Like, the chemistry's not there with Vybz Kartel and anybody these fucking days. Like, are you dumb? Nobody at all. The man who collab with Chris Brown, where was the chemistry there? Where was the chemistry, Spoonhead? Where was the chemistry with Chris Brown and Kartel? Where was the chemistry with him and Wizkid? Where was the chemistry with him in Farrakoo? Where was the chemistry? And the list goes on and on, bro. People, may I tell you, can't make this up when it comes to these people, yo.
See? Yeah. You know, my head me I say, yo, make me see if Squash and Masicka has that chemistry like a Vybz Kartel and Squash. I mean, I tell you the truth. This my press play, the song come, I'm not even remember saying my press play. I'm not even remember saying gone. That is for sure how much the song not even connect with me, bro. And believe me, I tell you, we are straights. And dog, it's like not no much to say. I mean, I gotta tell you the truth. Yo, Squash. Young Vibes Kartel have so much chemistry when they not do them type of song, bro. Yo, you see the song when him Streets with Squash and Vibes Kartel? Are one of my favorite bad boys, sir. Yeah, man. Street.
So let me get this straight, people. One said loyalty in the building. How are you? One said loyalty. So let me get this straight. So you're supposed to out here reviewing a song, giving your honest opinion, and you're out here versus giving your honest feedback about the song, talking to things that make sense. You're out here comparing the song with Vibes Kartel, or comparing Squash to Vibes Kartel, or compare Squash and Masicka to Squash and Vibes Kartel. Like, make that make sense, bro. Now you talk about your favorite, this your favorite, that. What that the fuck that have to do with you critiquing the song? And to show that you don't have no sense, Spoonhead, you don't have no sense whatsoever, is because you came out the other day and say, yo, like this Skilly Bang song, oh, bad, nobody. That song was a load of crap, bro. A load of shit, a big, that song is dog water. Spoonhead. That song is literally nothing at all, bro. And I'm Masicka, but I understand. See, I'm Masicka on a problem, bro. I'm Masicka on a problem, but no worry on yourself, bro. No worry on yourself. Anything when I wait upon and I get it. That me I tell you no.
It's one of my favorite songs in a dancer. Cause in my head, you know, me I said to myself, all right, let me see if this pass Streets. And bro, I swear to you, there's nothing about there's no substance. There's no substance in the song that actually really connect with me. So if I this really did a weird pan to say, yo, boom.
Denton, are you okay? Are you okay, Denton? Because like I don't like that comment that you just made in my chat just a while ago. And I get that. I don't know if you want General Oosh, if you guys are literally having, you know, a bantering in the chat, but bro, like don't pass your place, please and thank you. I don't know what what that comment what is supposed to mean. You know what you said. So just because I'm delivering content doesn't mean I'm not watching and seeing what's going on in the chat, bro. Like, show some respect, please, or thank you, or you don't have to be here.
When I'm 16, was Squash and Masicka go drop. Bro, the song, my press play. And the song come and gone. I'm not even remember saying my press play. That is for sure. Say there was no punch. Boom. I better Squash this sing a bad man song for himself and give me dog. I swear to you. I mean, a man rate Squash, brethren. We can't even go around it. Yeah. Me's a man rate Squash. Yeah, man. Right. Well, me's a man rate Squash music. yo. You know, me's a man.
Yeah, guys. So this is just all trash here. This man just come out of vent and attack as a sore loser, bro. Like literally, you know, because you know, at the song, you know, Squash and Masicka together, they just bad mind, bro. Fear aside of people who love run out and call people say, yo, them bad mind this and that. Yo, me they expect like a whole lot better from these people, yo. Like in terms of the way how they go about things, the way how they do things, yo. Like they cannot just let bygones be bygones, yo. They're literally out here just hating, bro. Like literally, bro. You're out here supposed to be critiquing a song and you're out here just crying the mere fact that, oh, you like this, you like that, oh, you know, you prefer the, like, bro, guys, I'm telling you, say the Gaza ship a sink, bro, and that ship sink to the bottom of somewhere, yo. Like y'all think I was joking. I probably get a red card for the bottom of that thing there, yes. But guys, me I telling you, yo, these people are crazy people. I tell you out here, and I just laugh when I see these comments. It bring me joy when we come up on my platform and talk about these people and the nonsense that they stand for. You know, and just how they look stupid out here. Very stupid, bro. Very stupid. So here we also have J Progress. He came out and he had some words, you know, regarding to the collab, you know, because we were interacting, you know, both good and bad regarding to the song. And, you know, again, you know, love most of what we heard so far. So let's get into J Progress based on what he had to say regarding to the Masicka and Squash.
Me will show you something right now. Masicka and Squash drop a bombard collab. 16. Me want to understand what 16 mean now. 16 mean the one side genocide and the 6 camp link up. That's why you have 1 and 6 when you're 16. Me open to understand. All right. A 2 type of Gaza movement you know, no? You know about genocide Gaza. And you know about 6 and Gaza. You're sure you know. Vice Kartel have a style where as long as you run the place, Vice Kartel come friend you to siphon your energy. You hear me I say? Because remember, you know, the ratings where the youth them have for Vice Kartel was because of who Vice Kartel it was before, you know. Right now, Vice Kartel are pure corruption. Watch the style, you know. When the 6 are on the place, and when I mean when the 6 jump out and the 6 have dance all in a choke hole, who run in? Here comes Vice Kartel. Here comes Vice Kartel, you know. Then boom. The 6 kind of little vibes are going to the 6 and the thing I get away. Squash jump out and baiting. No. Masicka have a place in a choke hole. Who run in? Vice Kartel. While he was in prison. So that's how me hear people talk about Vice Kartel stay a prison and run dance hall when lock up a prison. Me tired to tell you no. A style Vice Kartel use for the dance hall artists them. Everyone will have a place in a choke hole. Vice Kartel call them and look a collab and run in upon them.
Yeah, we've been saying this, people. We've been saying this, and only if we could talk a little bit more about that collab that Masicka did with Vybz Kartel, people would be shocked and surprised, bro. Shocked and surprised. Like, this man is an energy cipher. Like, all he does is go around and cipher people energy, guys. It's just what it is. And the Gaza people would never admit to this, but that's exactly what he does. Go around and steal the energy of these men. Like when it come out of prison, it says over and over again. You know, we see him try to attach himself to Masicka and stuff like that, and you know, that was found out, you know, quickly enough, right? Very quickly enough. We don't know the conversations. We don't know exactly all the things that was said, right? But Masicka come out and him tell us point blank, point period. Say, yo, like, the reasoning was there, so convincing, but not gonna work. Send me blood clot money when I do free work. Them type of thing. So this man is nothing but a fucking snake, bro. I don't even know. Like, yo, like, it's just what it is, man. And probably the 6 them realize the same thing too, yo.
That's why when we have genocide Gaza. That's why when we have 6 Gaza. We don't know what going on, but guess what? Squash figure out who Vybz Kartel is. If Squash never get locked down in their prison, Squash don't really understand who the Gaza is and who Vybz Kartel is. Do you guys have 6 Gaza anymore? No. Masicka figure out who Vybz Kartel is? Do you have genocide Gaza anymore? Watch his style. When Jamal a burn up a place where they are, who run in?
Vybz Kartel, bro.
The great Vybz Kartel him come from prison and Jamal have dance all in a choke.
And by the way as well, people, by the way as well, even we know that Fambo has that buzz around social media, right? He has that buzz around social media, and go and look for the video. It was Vybz Kartel the other day who posted Fambo song that he did. So this man, bro, like anybody have a certain buzz in social media, that's where you'll find Vybz Kartel. Believe me when I tell you. And if the Gaza fan them can be open and chat, and right now, as we can see, like You know, thank God for Movado. So it seems like a Movado energy now. He might try for cipher out. So I don't know that's how I go still. So we'll see how that work, people.
Who running? Vice Kartel. When last we see Vice Kartel a post a Jamal song? When last we see Vice Kartel a endorse Jamal? When you see Vice Kartel even put say me give that Jamal a strength for me for one of my album because me rate the dog thing and me a push it him thing as far as me can to. A good thing them youth them not beg no strength from no man. A good thing the youth them in a dance hall now not beg no strength from no man. Uno no understand. Squash. Find out who Vice Kartel is and the Gaza. Masicka find out. It will take Jamal a time, but he will find out too. Remember me tell you this. Why uno think uno have a collab like 16 right now? A common sense. The two youth them realize that Vice Kartel is a snake. I say me could do a collab. Believe when me tell you no. Think about it.
Yep, and speaking of snake, guys, and speaking of how people are, you know, literally, you know, as it come like it's a dream, you know, you're waking up from this dream, waking up from this slumber, right? Because we can go into the backtrack records too, you know, of course, you know, other people who don't mess with Vybz Kartel, guys. And you think, you know, I'm not joke, I'm not storytelling, I don't make up anything at all. And here we have Idonia, right? The great Idonia. What's the story with Idonia, people? And when it comes to Vybz Kartel, I'm telling you, this man, bro, like, oh my God.
TikTok. When you look on a brother here, Idonia. You don't ever wonder why Vybz Kartel are reconcile and a link up back with everybody. Say my men all the bad vibes them and the bad energy them. You don't never figure out say him and Idonia linkage never can make. Let me tell you something. You see from Vybz Kartel can't control you. And you now work under Theme Banner, you go have a problem. From Idonia drop Fort Jenna and I do him one thing. I'm own man. I'm own done. A whole heap of Vybz start with Vybz Kartel. Because remember, you know, if Vybz Kartel end up a prison, you know, you own have unruly, you know. Sparta was always there, but Sparta wasn't there musically, you know. Wonder why out of everybody that linkage they never could have make with Idonia. You don't realize that Idonia no see them. Him not talk, him not link, and everybody when claims him a link. Idonia and Vanessa Bling know who Vybz Kartel really is. Vybz Kartel can't fool Idonia. Idonia knows that the man the bad mind and corrupt and a hold down. You hear me I tell you? Idonia know that. Let me tell you, you know. Me have a file, you know. Me can tell you exactly what going on with Vybz Kartel and Idonia, you know. You know realize, you know.
One seller to say, Mellz, you think 16 going to be on the album? I don't know. I don't think so. What you guys think? I don't think so. In all honesty, I mean it's a possibility, but I don't know. What you think? One Cell Loyalty, you think it's gonna be on the album? Because I'm thinking about from the time that the preview dropped for 16 to when Masicka said that the album is finished already. I don't know. Would I want it to be on the album? Is it on the album? I don't know, because Forever Rain. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to go down this rabbit hole with the 16th song being on the album. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
I don't you know like them boy they, you know, and them boy they can't even up. Them can't even be a two-faced snake and try friend back Idonia. You don't notice the man? everybody else Kartel can boy my big bell back friend with and this with and that with. Uno notice good Vanessa Bling and Idonia. Uno never wonder. Vanessa Bling talk. Vanessa Bling open up and talk over go on. But uno know say Idonia in the chattings. But let me tell you this. You see where Vice Kartel do Idonia? Vice Kartel nothing there. Believe when me tell you that.
All right, guys. So yeah, guys, it's no secret, guys. It only makes sense, bro. Like this man and so many artists in dancehall not linking, right? And according to him, oh, we're gonna fix the shits. We're gonna make things right. Yada yada yada. This and that and the third, right? However, we get to understand that you know there's so much skeleton that's left or remaining in this man closet, and one of them is Idonia. One of the Idonia, and we know that Idonia had such closeness to Vybz Kartel back in the day, right? We all know that, from Adi Amedadi who Guambex, type of thing. It's just the level of, and it happens with people, right? It will happen, right? Where you have that level of respect for somebody, and then turns out like this man is just, way more than something that further from what I thought he was. So, in case people have not, think and talk about it much, I think it's meant to talk about regarding the mere fact that, Vybz Kartel and Idonia have not been linking in any way, shape, or form. Just want to talk a little bit about talk a little bit, but share a video from no other than one of our favorites, Shocking Murray, as he talk about Mission Impossible, and they're campaigning to bring down the youths them in dancehall. And that we advocate for the youths, that Shocking Murray advocate for the youths as well. So we're gonna listen, and of course we're gonna share our two pieces regarding to what he's saying here. And when it comes to campaigning and bringing down the youths, that literally Masicka is one of those youths that you're campaigning on. Can they bring down Masicka? Absolutely not. It's like the more them fight, are the stronger and the more rooted and grounded that he is in dancehall, unshakable, unmovable. So let's find out from Shocking Murray here.
Me hear some people are say a corruption them a deal with in a dancehall, and them come to bring down every artist's career except the artists where them are represent for. But let me tell you something. You see, the future of dancehall, it depends upon the younger generation, because dancehall is like a relay where the generation there run and hand over the button to the new generation. That's what the thing set. But I'm telling you something. You see, if you bring down the youths them, you not bring down the future of dancehall. And we kind of see the campaign against the younger youths them in a dancehall. We see the campaign. Remember, you say if you bring down an Alkaline, if you bring down Masicka, if you bring down Skeng, if you bring down, what do you name, Valiant, enough of them I don't remember their name. If you bring down, you have a youth there.
But we have to understand, it's just people, it's just a set of people. It's just a set of people in dancehall who is doing this, people. It's just a group of people. They want to do what they will in dancehall. They want to use whoever they want to use and get whatever they want to. They intend to get out of the genre. They are the one that's sitting at the top, and everybody below them is the peasants. That's what they want to do. They don't believe in the upliftment of the youth. They don't believe in passing the baton, as what Shocking Murray is saying here. Absolutely not. They just want to stay in here as long as they can, and probably, hopefully, die at a certain status, right? That's what they want. And it should be a dancehall should definitely be a sport where after a certain time period, especially when the eras are changing over, where certain artists are not allowed to interfere, right? And all we're seeing right now, especially in this era, is a lot of interference, right? A lot of interference that is literally happening right now, and it's tearing down and the pulling down of the youths them.
When me see I come up 19 and when you skipper, if you bring down skipper, if you bring down when you Mali Dan, if you bring down enough more youth, man, me no remember them name. If you bring down the youth, them now bring down the future dancehall, you know. So here what now. You see I them with upon the mission you call. Remember, you know, you say you corrupt, you know, and a corruption and I deal with evil. See, I wanna come to bring down the artist them career. I bring down mission on the depend, you know, bring down campaign. But let me tell you something. Except they are them last a screw. But check the human mechanic. Make them screw up back there them brain and so they them can gain back there them senses. See, because the mission on the depend. Anyway, it's a mission impossible. It's a mission impossible on the depend. But trying to bring down the youth them because it's not gonna work. Because the youths them are the future dancer. I want to say big up all of the youths them in a dancehall. The young youth them, we are do it, and the ones them to come to do it. And I want to big up all of the veteran and the icon them who did it already. See, remember now, it should be one dancehall. Yeah. And a dancehall me I represent, dancehall me I rep for. The culture. Born biasism. Yeah, lightning from biasism. Yeah, right.
Yeah, guys. Again, when it comes to Shocking Murray and a video post, I cannot just skip past a Shocking Murray video, especially when there's words of encouragement, word of wisdom that's there. Definitely agree with everything that he says out here. The youth them are the future, and that's why I always say that even though there's some of them out there where I might not like the music per se and like the direction that they're taking, doesn't mean to make a bash them or make a tear them down or whatnot type of thing. It's about sharing the honest opinion and feedback and be like, listen, hey, like, we need a change. We definitely need a change, and we need some movement regarding to the genre in the right direction. So there's nothing wrong with that, people. But at the end of the day, we need to guide them and show them. And I feel as though that's one of the thing that's lacking into the genre, where it's like sometimes it feel like a every man for themselves type of thing, And I understand it's a competitive sport, but it's really good when you can have, some mentors out here where, not to say that that's not happening, but some good people out here can mentor the people them and literally, teach them and show them, so the way can be well paved for them to, walk in the right, the right path as far as the music is concerned. And, again, big up to, Shocking Murray again, cannot pass, a video with him. Speaking of Shocking Murray, it's just, the way how, these Gaza fans out here, and they're so picky based on what everybody else is doing and everybody music. I see Alkaline putting forth new music. I see Alkaline have hit songs out there for the year so far. And here we have Vybz Kartel, like he's sitting on this plateau. I don't know what's going on. And versus, asking this man, since he's on social media every single day, to produce something out there. They are more so busy on this tear down campaign, tear down other people and what other people out there are doing. So I see Nico Fire puts out a video regarding Vybz Kartel and the raw truth, and maybe what could help him in 2026 if he wants to be somewhat of relevance, to the culture. So Nico Fire has some word here for Vybz Kartel, and I couldn't help but laugh at some point in time, because Nico Fire have this thing where he talks some talk, and you don't even know when to check him serious or not, because he just be serious even when he probably is joking. We don't know. But he had some words here for Vybz Kartel. So we're gonna take a look, guys, based on what's going on here. We have 876 movement in the building. How are you doing today? 876 movement, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live today, Sean.
It's about no man and them woman. Cause one thing me know if you fuck enough people can agree to. No woman now left them man we are spend on them and I give them crazy money and I give them good life. All if the man now service them good, then rather find a young boy for service them more than left them man. Me know that for a fact. And J Progress is a Gaza man. So it's a Gaza problem, it's a family problem. Me know it's about family issue. But I one thing I want to say, you know, Kartel me say I know say y'all do a new album. But make sure say the album there, you make shorty.
Actually, some people I know that he had promised a deluxe people that was quite hey, I want to put deluxe promise out here now. General Ocean fully out. Wanna still I don't know deluxe because me as a Vibes Cutter drop album. And speaking of General Oosh, big up yourself, not General Oosh. Speaking of fully, rather, big up yourself fully. Thank you for that 10 on the super chat. It's greatly appreciated. Big up yourself, you know.
Pull up a 20 Matic Aspa. Benz, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Village see there. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run!
Run now.
Act like your body.
Run him down.
Oh.
Hey.
Just act like your body.
Alright.
Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
All right, thank you for that 10 on the super chat fully. But for fully General Oosh, are you guys still gonna do your deluxe? Because I have not heard anything about the deluxe that you guys were supposed to do. It just ran in my mind when you know, Nico Fire here is talking about Vibes Cartel announcing a new album. I am aware that he had promised a deluxe that was shortly after the album dropped, which was kind of weird because I was wondering why so soon? Why is it that as the album drop, you're introducing a deluxe so soon? Why not let the album breathe a little bit? Then you introduce the deluxe. So I don't know if this is what Nico Fire is talking about, people. I don't know, guys. This entire Gaza does seem to be in shambles over there. I really don't know what's going on.
Your baby mother produce it, short bass music. And why me say that? Your album them where you drop, none of them no bad like the one where you're dedicated to Tanisha. And if you don't believe me, people wanna go and listen to that album. So if you plan to drop no more album, go link Shorty. A she have the sauce, a she have the formula. And any single now where you see a record, you need to link Sean Paul to go up on Billboard at 100. Me tell you already, you know, listen me, you know. Dance hall, you try to tell you already, you know, and you not listen. And if you want a hot song on the ground in a dance hall where much of a place, reach out to Masicka and put your thing aside, your ego aside. Reach out to Masicka and ask your collab. Remember, say TJ, your manager used to voice Masicka enough, you know. So reach out to Masicka, man. Make TJ reach out to Masicka and ask your collab. You see me? You know, simple. You know that hard. It's simple. Me not do like Jerry.
Hey, me say, hey, them a go buckle Nico Fire out here. There's some man at bomb buckler. So I forgot start walk with security. Paulie in the building. How are you, Paulie? Big up yourself. Paulie, say good evening. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Fully out, say Mellz Real Talk. We are waiting on Masicka to drop him album. It seems. Why don't we put Masicka to drop on the album? Hey, you see, hey, me have a piece of beat in the figure on you. See, you think on the easy out here? Me say on the love top boss. Say, oh. I'm telling already, no, I'm telling the same Alkaline and Masicka out here play like them a play cat and mouse game out here. You understand? Me see now what year Alkaline drop him album, then Masicka drop Bossy and whatever. And now me see now Squash and Masicka drop 16 and then hours down the line, me say Masicka Alkaline drop new song. So how many you wanna run out and say Alkaline a follow nobody run out and say Alkaline a follow Masicka. You think on easy out here, wanna bias your fuck. General Ocean and Fully. You think on easy? Why is Alkaline a follow Masicka? Drop songs hours after. Jano. Yeah, people, but the raw truth is here based on what Nico Fire is saying here that, you know, I guess what can probably save Vibes Cartel right now. Guys, hey, so far down Cartel and do a good album, bro. Nico Fire since that the album they went to Tanisha. Remember the album there, you know, people? I remember it. I don't remember all this. I don't remember the songs on it, but I remember that album. That album, I think it had a buzz on it, if I'm being honest. And I have not heard any buzz on any album after that one dropped. In all honesty, to be real, to be frank. And that album dropped years and years and years ago. To show you how long Kartel have not find it, bro. It's been a while since he has find. Real Kid in the building. How are you doing, Real Kid? Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. So yeah, people. So even on the same topic of conversation, when you talk about flows in general and recycling of a flow of flows, people, Vibes Cartel name is always front and center of those conversation. But you know, Gaza people, they're never gonna talk about that. They're quick to point fingers on other people who they think have their hand in the cookie jar. And I'm glad I was able to clear up that hot mess when it comes to their saying that, oh, Mute and 16 sound the same, guys, which, like I said, is just the instrumental. You heard it for yourself. We don't need to fluff up or fabricate anything as relates to that. Here we also had Sean who came out, and Sean, if you guys remember, he had spoken about Vibes Cartel album and how a complete disaster it was. And just in case the Gaza Nation tend to forget, because I know they're the main one out here running around talking about same flow, recycle this, recycle that. So I love to remind people, you know, because like we always say, well, you do care about. So I like to remind them the same way they're trying to run a smear campaign out here on Masicka with 16. I want to remind them. So guys, take a look at what Sean had to say regarding to not Alkaline. Oh my God, guys, regarding to Vibes Cartel and his flopped album that was released last month.
Me go listen to the Kartel album again, and at the same thing, the album mid, and it come like you know, even sister the same song the man voice over all the time. I apply for him, dude. My father invites a song if he dropped up 4 months ago. Round and round, I come home, invites with TG already.
Come home, tell her you alone. Sit down on the cocky like I say you feel your throne.
Come in at the bed when the sun gone down. Tell you what the body when no boy can't down.
Bro, are the same thing, the subject matter are the same.
All right, so this I can definitely hear, because the instrumentals on this one, as you can hear, they're somewhat similar, but at the same flow. You understand? At the same flow, you can hear it with Sean I point out here. So guys, and you can find my artist and stuck in a no cookie jar. And you can also make up narrative all y'all want. But remember, say people out here who understand the music and how it works, right? So instrumental is one thing, but we can also understand that instrumental, you know, when it comes to the delivery and the style, you know, that has to be different. And we can simply hear the similarities, not just in the instrumental, but in terms of the flow here as well. So Gaza Nation, what are you going to tell me now? What you have to say about this?
There's no introspection, there's no maturity. That's the same thing I tell you about G-Wagon and Range Rover. Like, bro, we don't want to hear about that, dog. You're 50 now. We want to hear mature lyrics so we can relate to as fans. The song them just weak, everything.
But there's no mature lyrics, right? Remember say Masicka telling her, bro, like, yo, this man brain buck. There is no mature lyrics. All Kartel know. All you gotta tell a man say yo fe uplift him game, bro. If a man live, and this is no nothing against the ghetto or anything like that, right? If somebody live into the ghetto, bro, you know that there's sometime when it comes to ghetto people, right? There's certain slur and there's certain way how they speak and they articulate themselves. You understand? And if you should take that person out of the ghetto, you bring them uptown, bro, and just automatically expect them to just change certain habits and whatnot. And the same thing when I expect right so with the music. Vibes Cartel use gimmicks and different stuff in it. Like looking at Vibes Cartel catalog, people, please and thank you. And on my job and on my duty, bro, but I would love for the fans, especially at this age, this day and age, in 2026, go in Vibes Cartel catalog, bro, and re-listen to some of the madness, bro, where the man sing about. Me I tell you no, and I tell you, once upon a time, bro, nursery and baby lyrics 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now a big man ball game, bro. The man can't find big man ball game. So when the man got buck up on man like Masicka, bro, we come with such articulation, bro, such versatility behind the music, such style, bro, such depth in the music. Believe me when me I tell you. Una can't get nothing else out of him, bro. And I've heard people say this over and over. Where una get out of him, una can't except to get nothing else. And all this man can do at this moment in time is to attach himself to somebody who will be able to give him a certain type of light and a certain type of shadow. The type that what he had expected from Masicka, but it backfired. Right? When him come out of prison. What he expected from Popcorn, because Popcorn built his whole empire when he was in prison. And I heard somebody said it, bro, like if Vybz Kartel was not in prison, Unruly could not have existed. And it's true. What Popcorn has made for himself in dancehall would not have existed. Popcorn would have been possibly one of the Black Rhino them and the Sean Storm and them little man there. Let's be for real. It's just the facts, bro. So this man cannot size up and he knows it. Kartel is a well-learned man, but his brain is immature. Yes, it is immature. And it tells you from the lyrics that he portray out. Dean Marshall in the building. How are you? Big up yourself, you know. Thank you for joining in on the live for today.
We hear it already. You see me I say? The only song when me like on the album, I watch over me because the only song it sound like him sit down and pray where me that go right and him plan out the song. All of the other songs, we hear them already at the same subject matter. G-Wagon and Range Rover not supposed to have front ear, supposed to use to them thing about now, bro. At the same.
Exactly. So like one side Loyalty is saying here, the substance is missing, definitely. The substance from the music is missing, and that's why they're not hitting. They're not hitting, they're hitting, yes, but they're hitting the floor. And that's what's going on. The man not all no meds, bro. Every time I see the man have a cup in him hand. I drink something or wind up on some little careless girl out there like I used to. Like I used to nothing out here. And then the next time, yeah, throw word pan the men them out here that call them kids. These kids, bro. Grown-ass men, they calling kids, bro. But at the same time, you don't know your fucking age, bro. You acting like a kid out here. You understand what I'm saying? The man now want no meds, bro. The man brain buck out.
Song the man just repackage and get back to it. The song with Skilly Bang and New Gears when Vice already 8 months ago. You see me I say that everything just sound the same, recycled. There's no introspection. There's no sitting down, planning out the album and coming with a good body of work. That's not what this is. This a dash for song on this. Boy, Gaza fans, me go listen to the Kartel album again.
And that's what they hear. That's what they don't want to hear. People like you come and give some good critique on based on certain things, and they don't want to hear it, bro. They go in a frenzy and them say people hate and bad mind them, bro. Like like criticism is out here, like for you to grow. But this man don't care about that none at all. Him just care about the little money we him have. Like look on this man here, so this man like him care about no officer. They do this that video a day ago, bro. I appeal to see them, bro. I call out to see them. Bro, you never see this man in a studio yet, bro. Some like a low budget thing, bro. Man out here give a shit, but when nobody see at all. He's gonna do whatever. I'm telling you already. Telling the same I go down as the Mad King, bro. Like y'all think I'm joking when I say Mad King, like literally, see the all the nonsense that's been going around and surrounding this man already, bro. The little legacy we have, all of it are rub out because of the fuckery that he's out here doing. No meds in out here, one side Loyalty. No meds at all. In brain literally buck out here. Straight up. That's exactly what it is.
I don't burn my blood clot, orange Gaza kerchief. Cause see when this man was in jail, bro, the man then were loyal to the Gaza, bro. And I see this man with a blood clot Argentina shirt talking about one Maradona, one Messi. Are you mad? Judgment on your blood clot, fam. What do you think you did? Brother, you ain't never seen one Argentinian man in the history of history buy a ticket to a Kartel show, bro. And the older man them right now got Freedom Street tickets. You best mind we don't switch that for a vendetta, you know. Cause Alkalines and Zanti the week before, you know. Oh, you best make sure, bro. Who sit them for give you a conk in your head, bro? Who sit them for give them a conk, bro? Because right now, man that were balling last night, cause England got kicked out of the World Cup, is coming to Freedom Street, bro. And you're there talking about one Maradona, one Messi. Mental health. If I know what you're doing, you know, because England free your blood clot, you know, one time you would have been rotting right now in Kingston, you know, bro. You've been rotting right now in the jail cell, you know. Man, and you know what? He must be a rage bait. It must be a troll thing, car. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It must be a troll. He's a rage baiter. It's for clicks and you get what I'm saying? You want to cause contention, but you better be careful with that car, bro. The man them will scream vendetta, bro. Trying to shut yourself. I come to realize.
Yeah, I think, you know, I came across this video, guys, and I was literally thinking that, like, you know, you just have to learn how to tread certain waters. And I think, you know, I think because we're Jamaicans and we tend to be like so free-spirited and whatnot, and we tend to like not really take talk from people certain way. But if you go into other cultures and see how people articulate themselves, especially when they're entertainers, they're very mindful of the things that they do, the things that they say, because they don't want to, God forbid, they, you know, the controversy surround them, if that makes sense. So like, for example, this guy here is saying, I know his British accent is heavy, but you know, I love it. I love it. I love it to hear, you know, a British man just cussing it up, bro. Just cussing it up, bro. Like, you know, like... It's just so funny. So I hope you guys understand what he's saying here. And with the World Cup, guys, and what happened with England out there, guys, and you know, this man literally have a whole England show coming up, type of thing. And you know, the British may not like. They not me hear that the British them block Lionel Messi from going to the country. I don't know how true that is, people, but you know, if that is true, that you know, these people take the game very seriously. So again, for this man to be running around Argentina this, Argentina that, I'm not saying that you cannot represent blah blah blah, but just kind of like be careful with that, you know, because again, you are an entertainer and you are out here to entertain, and people are going to see what you are putting out here in the media. So just want to like bring that out there, because these England people might just boycott what you're going on. I'm just saying, I'm not putting ideas into people's head, but it's just what it is. Being here, you know, in America, and we see the different things that take place on a day-to-day basis, bro. You can't sneeze too hard or move too hard and you're canceled, type of thing. You know what I mean? And it's not that we're gonna be we're gonna fold to society or fold to what's going on, but you know, we're gonna tell me long times ago, say if you're on in a lion mouth, take your time and dry it out. So speaking of even Vybz Kartel, bro, like doesn't Vybz Kartel have bigger fish to fry? Because it came to my understanding that Irish and Chin, I believe, you know, Irish and Chin, you know, had a whole conversation surrounding Vybz Kartel, whether or not he's able to do stadiums anymore. It was a little bit like a conflicting statement in a sense where people were wondering, you know, is he referring to stadium or like arena or stadium arena type of thing? And it was just a lot of mixed signal where that is concerned. People were saying that it's time for him to pack it up, give it a rest. People were saying that, you know, he probably could do it, like sell out at this point of time in age and this time of year, where he is in the year, whether or not he could, right, sell out the arena based on his, you know, what's happening around his career and things like that. Most so importantly. So lots of information. People were saying that, oh, you know, maybe you would need some help, you know, in order for that to happen. And, you know, it didn't sit well with a lot of these Gaza fans, as per usual, regarding to what was said, you know, with Irish and Chin. So we're going to listen to J Progress as he sum up everything here based on what Irish and Chin was saying. For the love of me, I could not find this video, people. I don't know. I could not find this video. I'm going to search again, possibly later on and see if I can find it. But I couldn't find this specific video. I don't know why. I don't know. But let's see what J Progress have to say here regarding to Vybz Kartel. Is he struggling to sell out his own show, and does he need help? Because we get to understand that Vybz Kartel will be at Reggae Sunfest, and he's not bringing that show by himself. You have his counterpart, Movado, that's going to be there with him. There are people even talking about the mere fact that, oh, you know, with Movado, being at Sunfest with him, saying that, the performance has to be an epic one to kind of like create that momentum going into the Malta, show, type of thing. And, people are going to be watching based on this Sunfest performance to see whether or not they'll be able to get their money's worth, things like that. So there's a lot of commotion happening over there in the Gaza and the people because they don't want to talk about it, You understand? So, and again, so let's hear what J Progress have to say here with the whole shebang based on what Irish and Chin, was saying regarding, the whole stadium and arena saga.
Irish and Chin make a talk and make the people them know say him don't think Vice Kartel can do another round of selling off stadium and arenas and stuff like that. But Irish and Chin should I get it right. Vice Kartel can't do it alone. Them can put Vice Kartel on a poster and make it be a Vice Kartel show. Well, let me tell you something. Vice Kartel can't do it alone. This is exactly why we don't see him need Mavado right now. So when we come out and make the people them know say, them did have to show Vice Kartel a lifeline. Mavado did have to show Vice Kartel a lifeline. Or would Vice Kartel survive? Vice Kartel cannot sell off Sunfest. Putting Vice Kartel on Sunfest this year around could make Vice Kartel pull in the crowd. When him just come from prison and him at yes, but I told you guys already, the prison hype done. The prison hype done. Vice Kartel needs somewhere to siphon some energy from and some hype from. Where is the best place? Mavado. Mavado is the best place because them see the show them Mavado been doing and see how Mavado fan base still powerful. So the best thing Vice Kartel could have do, what him always do. Vice Kartel always a look somewhere to draw energy from. Irish and Chin no wrong. Vice Kartel can't sell out nowhere by himself. What make you think him want tour with Mavado now? Because him know say him need help. He cannot do it. The prison hype boiled down. The hunger is make Mavado do it because Mavado just say yo him make some money too. So you can't stay the fool on yourself. All them little dibby-dabba Gaza fans. Me have a look at me and say, one day if they really realize what is happening. Why do you think Vice Kartel on social media wind up in a brief? Why do you think Vice Kartel doing all these kind of things? Why do you think Vice Kartel try series? Why do you think Vice Kartel try this? Why do you think he might try that? Vice Kartel need to try stuff to remain relevant. But just like how he's remaining relevant, let me tell you something. Masicka and Alkaline now have to do the most to be very relevant out here. It's hard to ignore them. It's impossible to ignore a Alkaline and a Masicka. Talking about that, hey, me have something else for you. So,
all right, people. So here we hear from J Progress there regarding to, do we agree? Do we disagree? I agree with J Progress here because again, nothing beats pattern. Now we see the pattern definitely here based on what's taking place regarding this man is just attaching himself to any and anybody who he can attach himself to get a buzz. And we're seeing where he become this leech on Mavado, and all of a sudden the Gaza people are bigging up Mavado now, and Gaza Gully type of thing, and the two biggest dancehall, this and the third, right? 876 movement say Kartel drop the ball for dancehall, man got so many international collaboration and miss on all of them. He won't get another one. Absolutely. And I keep remember 876 movement. I keep saying it. How do you get all of these opportunities and just miss them, bro? With Chris Brown, like Chris Brown, and you just miss it, like guys. I'm telling you, like it's just very, very odd, a very odd thing that's literally going on here as it relates to like this man, like it needs to go, like later just need to pack it up. The universe cannot just be beating you for no reason at all. The man that's also just being unlucky, bro, unlucky. And thank God for the little money we him have. the little money that he has, people, and the fans we have, we have, you know, appeal to people and make it seem like, say, yo, like he's doing great things out here. Thank God for those fans. People, you know, like, I don't know, you know, what would happen to him, but time will tell. Cause, you know, and on a one day a bucket go well, the bottom drop out. You get what I'm saying? So, sound weird for that. You know, oh my God, you guys get the idea. Guys, you can't ever send nothing out here without get sus for whatever you're out here saying. But you guys get the idea, right? In terms of, you know, oh my God. So like, Jano people, like, yeah, there's so much things happening out here with Vibes Cartel, man, and that's the nonsense that's just been taking place. So just kind of want to bring back the conversation a little bit here. I'm just watching and seeing here the different fan reaction from, of course, you know, 16, because again, I'm telling you, say, some people can't sleep out here, you know. Some people can't sleep out here, you know, big regarding to a lot of things that's been happening. Where General Usha type in a caps in a thing there. Alkaline and Masicka are the converse, so I'm cool with this channel. You say I have an excuse, General Usha over here. Masicka respect Alkaline to the ground that he walk on. How do you know that, General Ush? Because the last time I checked, Alkaline respect Masicka down to the ground that he walked on. That's what I heard. That's what I saw, right? Right?
16. 1 and 6. The song they just dropped. Zin? Now, I will credit Squash for staying in lane and do what him do in vocals and in melodies and, you know, yeah. While step on the track with Masicka. Him not try to go bar for bar with Masicka on the beat. And, you know, Masicka do film thing. But you see the last verse, powerful, brother, of Tina Turner, wordplay, you know? Then the dog go, him say what? Gun pan belly, land round this so, horse round this so. I think it's a gun pan belly, ghost round this so. Yeah, dog, a choice of words. Impeccable. Only problem I have with this song are the beat. The beat should have grabbed the audience. The beat not grab the audience. And the song I preview all along, and the part of them I preview, part of the beat there, me thinks that the beat would have been more, you know, grab you more than the artist of your work harder than the beat. I'm gonna feel like I saw if you go, baby. The beat's supposed to make it easier for the artist, right? All in all, a good song for listen. So if you don't hear Masicka, Squash 16, go and listen to it and give your feedback.
Yeah, because the beats, it's so important. The beat is important, and the beats and the instrumental, guys, it goes hand in hand there. Because remember, for the avid listeners out there who are listening to the music, if the beat is something that they hear already, it's gonna make it seem like, all right, then, oh my God, like here we go again. So the beats, the instrumental, bro, you know, based on what this guy here, you know, was saying regarding to the song, you know, the beat and the instrumental does a lot for the song as well, type of thing. You guys remember when Anthony B slid on the WYFL rhythm, and you know, with the Boxer Rubber song, and people were saying that, oh my God, like this is perfect. And Anthony B literally like a run with the rhythm. It was an instant hit, the song that he had on the rhythm. But how much of you people knew that that song was literally a voice on a different rhythm prior to? And if you will hear that rhythm that song was voiced on, you'd be like, oh my God, the beat is so important for a song. So just let that sit with you for a second there, people. So again, guys, you know, the Squash and the Masicka, you know, we love it. We love what we're seeing. You know, people like what they like, people don't like what they don't like, type of thing. And you know, people are gonna nibble and chatter. But you know, how do you guys feel? I know the ones, you know, they love what they're hearing so far. And yeah, we love what we're seeing here. And I'm just going through to see how what the fan reaction are here, because again, one of the things that I come out and I look for is when it comes to the impact of the music, the style, and all of those type of things. So I'm just here, you know, I'm going through and see here. Yeah, hold on, let me see something right here. All right, Pepper Seed checking in the building. Big up yourself, Pepper Seed. Thank you for checking in. Pepper Seed say, hold on there. Pepper Seed say, me think the rhythm are the same rhythm Molly done up song. Yeah, is are the same Pepper Seed, are the same thing. Are the same. All right, may I show you something, Pepper Seed? Me click it off on my screen already. But me go back over there and show you something. Are the rhythm of the problem, Pepper Seed? That is the thing where people are say, yo, are the same flow this, are the same flow that, bro, are the literal rhythm. Hold on, may I show you something real quickly. May I pull up something for me because I was talking about it earlier, but maybe you weren't here when I was talking about it. So I'm gonna pull it up and show you the rhythm of the problem. So if we had perhaps a different rhythm, which the artists them don't have no control over the rhythm and the beat, them just compare it and them voice. Pardon me. Yeah, so I'm gonna pull up and show you this. This guy is a producer, Pepper Seed, for the song that Squash and Masicka did. And the instrumentals are so similar. You already know what the song sound like. Here you have the governor. Here you have the governor. Hold on there. All right, you realize the similarity with in Governor's song right there. So me want for that song a Pepper Seed. Yeah, so here the Pepper Seed, so the Malidan right there. So see, me nobody talk about Malidan earlier. So you have Valiant.
Looking for ways that I can let you go, and I guess that it's fine that you don't have the time, but why'd you leave me so low?
The instrumental, the beat is very similar. And then here you have, all right, so here you have the mutes there. Pepper Seed said Malidan song name up song. All right, mega look, me can look for it right now and play it, make you hear it. Malidan say ups name up song. All right, let me see if I hit this. All right.
Live on Fox with YouTube TV.
Hold on, the odds, me clear the odds them. All right, so here we have it here. This is Malidan, the up song. Let's take a listen, people.
Yeah, man, you need for detox, me see it, eat it.
Yeah, so Pepper Seed, you're right. You're right. The same instrumental, and guys, correct me if I'm wrong too, because there is this going around of some people were saying that but I really don't listen to Malidan music like that, so I don't really know. But then if that's really the topic of conversation, I really have to look into basically you know, that like the instrumentals behind Malidan songs. Cause when him the whole heap of them gun trap songs here. So who knows, him probably just be there and just be listening be on these same instrumental, you know, songs and just not realizing. And so once people hear the instrumental, which is one of the first thing that you hear, people are gonna say, oh my god, the same thing again. So Pepper Seed, you are right. At the same instrumental for true. Same instrumental. Literally can't hear it. Similar beats. All right, Pepper Seed, so listen to the start at 16. All right.
Money can't do my stomach greedy and gluttonous. I told y'all in my bed, me have.
Yeah, definitely hear it right off the bat, right off the jump. Pepper Seed, definitely hear it right there. So, you know, we just have to to understand the music, and lots of people they really don't. So when I hear the one flow conversation, it just had me thinking. I'm like, what are these people saying, bro? One flow, you crazy? And then I listened to the song over and over and over and over, and I was like, wait a minute, like the instrumental, and I just start digging deep, and then if even in White's Pepper Seed, White's are the same, you know. Whites are the same instrumental as well. So that's why people were saying that Whites and Mute sound alike, but it's not. And that's the same instrumental. The instrumentals are similar. So, you know, that's just where that is concerned. Dean Marshall is saying the beat is definitely tough. Dean, we're not saying it's not tough, but what we're saying is the beat and the instrumentals keep repeating where different artists are using it. So it just so happened where I can't speak for Masicka because obviously Masicka, our artist, Masicka have in a run-in with the same beat and instrumental. So people out there talk and I say, yo, the man have one flow, but he does not have one flow. It's just the beat with the instrumental sounds similar. White, Mute, and now 16. And there might even be others that we probably not even recognize because, I mean, you know, these artists, they work with, you know, different people. But this notice I went over there on Instagram there, where, you know, the production of Hempton, and Hempton, like most of these artists from even the Jamal and the Malidan and, you know, the Squad, all of them, bro, the instrumentals are similar. Literally played it, but because other artists are on it, it may not show as much. What's his name? Governor is on it. Jamal, same instrumental. So from you hear the sound, people are gonna be like, oh God, you hear it already. So don't get me, I'm not taking away anything from the song overall. It's just to combat what people are saying regarding to the one flow argument. It's not no one flow. The flows are very different. It's just that the instrumentals are similar, which I was showing you guys. HM one side in the building. How are you, HM? Big up yourself. And Tamara, how are you? Big up yourself, Tamara. Hope you're having a great day. Tamara Hines said the reason is because they were voiced on Squash Rhythm. Absolutely. One side, Laura said the same production. Yeah, the production, the same production be the production team. So the beat and the sound is similar. You can hear it. It's not like we're trying to, you know, combat. Not, you know, these people are out here running with the same narrative again. So we wanted to make that very clear, right? You know, you can't hear the volume. It's very similar. Just imagine if Valiant Fido up the same production with 3 different sounds. I would say have one flow, because once you hear the sound come out, you just say are the instruments before Valiant say nothing, you're gonna see a one flow. Seem like how now you wonder why people were saying from the preview them say the one flow. I'm like, how you know one flow already? You just hear the little preview. But then we understand say the sound run ahead of the lyrics. It does. The instrument, we know how Mute start, and we know the lyrics behind Mute, and the lyrics from Mute, the wordplay, it's different from 16. Come on, like we're not stupid out here. HM says, yeah man, instruments sound similar. Yeah, HM says same producer. The pianos, yeah. Yeah, it did, Tamara. We were talking about that earlier on. I think Dented was the one who brought it to our attention. Yeah, I knew prior to, but he brought it up earlier. Because when I thought about Mute, I'm like, wait a minute. When I figure out the instrumental, I was like, but wait a minute, it's the same instrumental as White. So like, is it no? Why people are saying that White is like you know, is like a Mute too, whichever way it was. I don't even remember which song, whichever way it was. It's like Whites are Mute, you know, they're like, oh, it's like a continuation, or they're like, oh, it's like the same thing. But it's just the instrumental that's there. HM say, yeah, man, the pianos. So people like the different instrumentals that they use, but it can be tricky because it's literally like, against us in a little type of way there. One side Laura to time out Tasha Blake. Tasha Blake, you should not be in this chat any at all, bro. Like, all what's happening with Vibes Cartel, Tasha over there. I show me click off the thing, people. Like, these people, yo, like, these guys are like people. Oh my goodness. Can you just imagine, yo? Can you just really and truly imagine these Gaza people? They're out here just doing the most, people. But Tasha Blake, Tasha, come on. Tasha, your artist is in shambles right now. You should not be out here talking about nobody, my love. Nobody whatsoever. I don't even have the time and energy to give you no schooling today, bro. Like, so much madness surrounding Vibes Cartel. You don't need to figure out a plan or something to help him with the madness that's happening. Like, this man is falling apart. They see the man over in PH, bro. I listen to love song. I cry out to see them, bro. Half key as fuck. I cry out to see them. So much problem out here. All time we're just out here just having fun. Tasha Blake having fun while the fans them having fun with 16. Make sure you're listening, Tasha. Make sure you go buy the song and run up the stream. Span it is over there on Spotify. Don't forget. Speaking of Spotify, I'm run out the bad song real quick over there on Spotify, Hold on, the people. Run out the bad song over there, All right, people. All right, here we have it, people. There we have it, and the song is trending. Oh, so wonderful, people. It's trending really good. So far, guys. Within the day, I already was telling you guys about it already. Going on really good. It's almost at 300 K people in one day. Almost at 300K. So it's a good look. Love to see the trend on it, guys, all over the FYP today. All I can hear people talk about, guys, is just the song, and we love it. Love that, the momentum, love the feedback. You're gonna have one and two people and nibble and talk, and I said the most about the song, but the song is doing good so far. And like I said, people, if you have not buy it yet on platforms, that you were able to buy in the music on, for example, buy it on Apple or Amazon Music, you guys can, make sure that we're going out and we're getting the music on iTunes. You guys can buy it as well. People, so make sure that we are supporting the cause. We want to get into the habit. Once your artist drop something, we want to get it to the number one on the charts as quickly as possible. So as you guys can see here, within a day, almost 300K there on the views as well. So love what we're seeing. Love the fans reaction. Look at Rick one side, they up there already. You realize how the artists them compatible and deliver the lyrics with confidence. Yes, we absolutely noticed that. Both artists know the song is a hit, and a bad man can't stop it. Absolutely. Good thing. 144 likes on that. Let me go ahead and like that one right there, Rick one said, because well said on that. So comfortable on the lyrics, and let's just keep the momentum going, people. Keep the momentum going as it relates to purchasing the song to get it up there to number one, guys. Our world, our universe, and as we're out here, guys, just doing what we do best. Make sure that we are streaming and buying Masicka music on all major platforms, guys. Make sure we like up the live, people. We like up the live, please, and thank you, guys. Make sure we like up the live, please, and thank you. Like up the live, people. So guys, make sure that we're streaming and buying Masicka music on all major platforms, guys. Spotify, one of those places that we tend to stream a lot, where a lot of people spend a whole lot of time over there. I spend a lot of time over there on Spotify. So as it relates to streaming, that's where I am. If I'm not YouTube, I'm on Spotify. Those are my two main places there. That doesn't mean that you have to use those, people. You can use other streaming platforms. And speaking of streaming platforms, we have to get into the mindset, because our album is approaching Forever Rain. cannot wait. Somebody asked a question earlier on. I think it was One Side Loyalty. If I think the 16 song will be on the album, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I was thinking about it. You know, whether or not it would be on it. I don't know. I don't know. It could be. Could be. It's a possibility. But until then, we know that there's a lot of great a lot of great collaborations that will be on that album. Masicka did deem the album to be, you know, a masterpiece, people, and we want to definitely be a part of that. Tamara said no, it won't. Okay, all right, Tamara, thank you for that clarity. We were wondering about it because I could not remember, because I was thinking to myself, like, you know, from the preview to when the album was introduced, and when the album was introduced, Masicka have already mentioned that, you know, it was completed. So thank you for that clarity there, Tamara, as relates to that information. And also, guys, don't forget, over there on Ticketmaster, make sure that we're going over there and we are purchasing our tickets if we have not done so yet. Masicka will be at the Barclays on the 15th of August, and we want to be there in living colors to witness his great performance over there. Absolutely. Over there in the Barclays, guys. So much fun things that is coming our way, so much things that we have been a part of as One Side that we have accomplished for the year so far, people. And you know, at every top of every convo, we are there. We don't have to do much. People are just talking about us. You realize we don't have to come out, come not no weird or strange. You know, people just talk about us. We're just out here making great music, type of thing, and just, you know, relaxing and vibing and just, you know, having fun, you know, collaborating with our peers, you know, type of thing. So big up to Masicka, big up to Squash for that banger that they dropped on us yesterday. And of course, big up to our artist, especially for the work that he has been putting in. And we just have to be out here to support. I want to take the time to big up to everybody who took the time to pass through the live today, guys. It was greatly appreciated. 2 hours 3 minutes in the live already. I'm gonna step out of the building right now, guys, but it's been a pleasure to hang out with you guys for, you know, for a couple of hours there, guys, to just to kind of like go through what was happening in this space here and just talk about our artists a little bit, people. So nothing but love and respect, you know, to each and everyone who took the time to pass through today. Dean Marshall, big up yourself, thank you for passing through. You know, Tamara, big up yourself, thank you for passing through. Dented, One Cell Loyalty, big up yourself, thank you for passing through. Fully Out in the building as well, big up yourself. Fully Out, thank you for passing through, thank you for your support on the live for today. We also had in the building Brian Douglas, big up yourself, Brian Douglas, thank you for passing through, thank you for being a part of the conversation today. We also had DJ Govern with some fire flames, crocodile, and 6 emoji throwing up in the chat there. Big up yourself, you know, DJ Govern. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Pepper C, big up yourself. Thank you for that 5 on the super chat earlier. Big up yourself. Thank you for bringing some clarity regarding the instrumental earlier, regarding to you know the whole the 16 and the whole saga regarding to the one flow. We also had 8876 movement in the building as well. Big up yourself, and Sean. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. We had HM One Side that was also here in the building as well. We also had, scrolling all the way through to see who else I'm missing. Don't want to miss anybody here. We also had General Oosh in the building. Big up yourself in the General Oosh. Thank you for joining in on the live. Thank you for your support. We also had Positive Divine joining in. Big up yourself, Positive Divine. Thank you for joining in on the live conversation for today. Who else we had? Who else am I missing? Am I missing anyone? What else am I missing? Scrolling all the way through to see who I am missing here. Quartz was also in the building. Yes, big up to Quartz. Thank you for joining in on the live today. Real Kid was also here in the building as well. Who else am I missing? Who else am I missing in on the live for today? Well, scrolling all the way through the live, the chat was pretty active today, so I'm scrolling, hoping to reach all the way to the top as well to see who else was in there. Oh yeah, Warren Mothersill was also here as well. Big up yourself, Warren Mothersill. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. We also had Success Over Hype. Success Over Hype, I missed your comment there for a second. Big up yourself, Success Over Hype. Thank you for joining in on the live. Robert Dawkins was also here as well. We also had Legendary Music in the building as well. Big up to one and all. Wise Guy was also here as well. Yes. Big up yourself in a Wise Guy. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Am I missing anybody? I think I got everybody. Oh, Just Skinny was here. Pick up yourself, Just Skinny. Thank you for passing through. DLC to Delian was also here. Jai was also here. Rick One said yes, was absolutely here. Big up to everybody for passing through. It was a pleasure to have you guys here. And I will see you guys in the next one, guys. Be safe. Enough love and blessing. Big up to you guys. I will talk to you guys soon.